All right, we're going to look at the guide block to demonstrate how to mirror a sketch. When parts are symmetrical, mirroring works out really well. I do have to keep in mind that I have to cut some of these dimensions in half. And in this case, I would start my profile sketch on the front plane. So if I create lines or a rectangle, I'm going to cut all this overall length in half, this 40, this interior dimension in half, this 30 in half. All my vertical dimensions are going to stay the same until they hit that axis of symmetry. So this, in theory, should increase your productivity by 50% or 2 times. So let's take a look at this one. If I were to sketch a line on here, here's my midpoint. I'm able to break this part in half. Both sides are equal. This allows the use of the mirror tool. So how do you use it? This part is in millimeters. So make sure that you are changing your units to millimeters. As I sketch on the front plane, I am keeping in mind that my dimensions horizontally at the axis of symmetry are cut in half, or I'm going to cut them in half, or divide by 2. So instead of creating an overall length that's 110, I'm only going to create a length for this section that is 55. This will remain 35. This does not hit the axis of symmetry. This one does. Half of 40 is 20. And a vertical height of 20. Working the other way around, this is 20. This line at the top is 20. And then we have a depth down of 10. That will make this 15, and it should be driven at this point. So I want to take all of this sketched information and mirror it to the other side. So in your toolbar, you have the option to mirror. I need to select each individual line. So as I go through, I could select each individual line. The problem is if you miss one, you have missed it. And I can select the line to mirror about, which is this one, and it will create the opposing side. No dimensions needed here. It took all your measured lines and replicated them on the other side. Another option is to select all of the lines with a selection box at one time. That way you don't miss one. And now mirror on the axis of symmetry, and I have created the profile. From here it is a matter of press pull to set my overall width at 50. Center rectangle would be a good option. You should only need to use it one time. And that would take place on this face. By using center rectangle, I am alleviating the need for a dimension. That this distance from the vertical line to the edge is 10. I do need to create a depth measurement, which is 20. And we are ready to remove this piece of material. And there you have it, using the mirror tool.